USOPC complies with Trump's ban on transgender athletes in women's sports. The U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee's controversial compliance with Trump's order. In a significant and contentious move, the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, USOPC, has announced its intention to adhere to an executive order from the Trump administration that prohibits transgender women athletes from participating in women's sports. This decision aligns the USOPC with various other organizations that have implemented similar bans on transgender women competing in female categories. The executive order, titled, "Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports," was issued in February and was first reported by the New York Times. This directive has sparked considerable debate and concern among athletes, advocates, and the public alike. Interestingly, the updated athlete safety policy from the USOPC, which spans 27 pages, does not explicitly mention the term transgender. Instead, it includes a vaguely worded paragraph that references Trump's executive order. The new wording states, the USOPC is committed to protecting opportunities for athletes participating in sport. The USOPC will continue to collaborate with various stakeholders with oversight responsibilities, such as the IOC, IPC, and NGBs, to ensure that women have a fair and safe competition environment consistent with Executive Order 14201 and the Ted Stevens Olympic and Amateur Sports Act, 36 U.S.C. Section 22501, et. Seek. In response to inquiries regarding this policy shift, the USOPC shared a letter from CEO Sarah Hirschland and President Gene Sykes, addressed to the organization's community of stakeholders. The letter emphasized that the USOPC has engaged in respectful and constructive discussions with federal officials since the issuance of Executive Order 14201. The letter further stated, "As a federally chartered organization, we have an obligation to comply with federal expectations. The guidance we've received aligns with the Ted Stevens Act, reinforcing our mandated responsibility to promote athlete safety and competitive fairness." Moreover, the letter clarified that all national governing bodies of sports in the United States are required to adhere to the new guidance set forth by the USOPC. The USOPC's webpage regarding transgender athlete participation, which was updated recently, now includes a note stating, "As of July 21, 2025, please refer to the USOPC Athlete Safety Policy." However, the previous policy language remains accessible on the site, where the organization had previously asserted its commitment to using factual data and scientific evidence rather than ideology to determine the eligibility of transgender athletes. A note on clarification: it is important to clarify that an earlier version of this report inaccurately described the implications of President Trump's executive order. The order specifically aims to prevent transgender women from competing in women's sports, a point that has generated significant discussion and differing opinions. What are your thoughts on this policy change? Do you believe it promotes fairness in sports, or does it undermine the rights of transgender athletes? Share your views in the comments below, ***. This development raises critical questions about inclusivity, fairness, and the future of competitive sports. As the conversation continues, it is essential to consider the perspectives of all stakeholders involved.